Well, Sacramento City Council considering taking a stand on the Israel-Hamas war. Thanks for joining us tonight at 5. I'm Galston Dart.
I'm Lisa Gonzalez. A resolution put forward by Mayor Darrell Steinberg will be heard in front of council tomorrow. It calls for a ceasefire by both Israel and Hamas, the release of all Israeli hostages held by Hamas in Gaza, and the release of all Palestinians held without charges or trial in Israeli prisons. It also calls for new leadership on both sides and for the Biden administration to make sure unrestricted humanitarian aid is sent to Gaza. KCRA 3's Brittany Hope is live outside Sacramento City Hall, where that resolution will be discussed tomorrow.
Yeah, and Brittany, you had a chance to talk to leaders from different backgrounds, and just what are people saying about this?
Yeah, it's so important to be really clear on this, that there is no one group with every single member who is fully for everything in this and with every member fully against everything in this. No one group is really speaking for everyone here. It's a complicated issue, but based on the conversations I had today across organizations and belief systems, it is clear there's a lot of different opinions about what this resolution does right, what it does wrong, and if it should even exist at all.
For months, protesters in Sacramento have been demanding an Israeli ceasefire in Gaza. At the same time, many have been calling for the release of the Israeli hostages being held hostage by Hamas in Gaza. Sacramento Mayor Darrell Steinberg, who is Jewish, is now pushing for a city resolution that he says agrees with both, calling it a compromise. This resolution calling for an immediate and permanent bilateral ceasefire, the release of all hostages, and entry of unrestricted humanitarian aid into the Gaza Strip will be heard in tomorrow's City Council meeting. Omar Al-Tamimi with the Council on American Islamic Relations tells KCRA 3 conversations with the mayor's office about this resolution, its language, and its writing started in January.
We agreed to the terms of the ceasefire. We want this to be Sacramento, the capital city of California, the world's largest GDP, calling for a ceasefire. We recognize that not everyone will be happy with every piece of the resolution, but the important part is we're getting the ceasefire out there. We're getting a resolution that calls for this. And Sacramento is, it's going to cause waves. If this passes through, it'll be the next city and the city after that.
Some leaders in the Jewish community tell us they have concerns about the resolution. Robert Lane, the co-president of the Jewish Federation of the Sacramento region, says the organization's board voted to officially oppose it.
Ultimately, we decided that we are not able to support something that isn't factually true. We understand that there is an opportunity for us to find community repair within this resolution. And we also believe at our very hardest of hearts that we are the city of Sacramento and this is not germane to the city business.
He says the Federation is worried about continued increases in anti-Semitism and Islamophobia should the resolution pass.
We had representatives from the Federation at the last community meeting at the last city council, and they had to leave because they felt unsafe.
City Council member Lisa Kaplan, who is Jewish, released a statement to KCRA Monday saying in part, quote, "I am very concerned about the resolution in its current form. We all want to accomplish the goal of bringing the parties together, but this resolution coming before council is not accomplishing that goal. So we must find a different path forward."
Mayor Darrell Steinberg didn't go on camera with us today to talk about this. His office referred us to tomorrow's city council meeting that happens here at 5 o'clock, again tomorrow, Tuesday. The mayor, though, did release a statement on Thursday when he first announced that this resolution would be put forward, and I want to read you some of that, so take a look at this. He said in part, quote, "The resolution contains language important to all sides. It also includes some provisions that each side would write differently if they wrote it themselves. That is the nature of principled compromise. We may not be able to create peace in the Middle East, but we can model what we want to see throughout the world here in our own city." For now, reporting live outside City Council, Brittany Hope, KCRA 3 News.
Brittany, thank you. Earlier this year, a Gaza ceasefire resolution was proposed, but the mayor opted not to take it to a hearing before the City Council or any of its committees. He called that resolution unfair and divisive.